Together we achieve, together we can fly, reaching for the sky.
ICFA University, Meghalaya.
The next gen Tata Tiago. Dual tone interior, dual smartphone deck but wireless charger, blind view monitor, bakiway. Tek kum ki kaliram, hagador ke bejam, tak sao point riulak. Just wow.
The all-new Banalari Nexa showroom is now open at Mawyong Rim near ISBT. Explore premium Nexa cars, book your favorite and take a test drive. Nexa, create, inspire.
Ka Deni Linda Persara Higher Secondary School. Kashlem ajing hikai ke babsa yaki Umpohliew Jingstad shaki khna. Kabadon ha kashnong dem thring nong thamai shillong kala Kynjoh menta. Shaka jingya inti yaki South Hotli ki Maumer. Ha ka jingrakhe yakni kasngi ka bakmen la sakhi lang daw MLA ka nong thamai constituency uba Charles Pengrop ubala long ru kum kongsan ubala pelaj pajba yaka souvenir jong school. Ban pensa jingken mau yaka jingrakhe yaka jingya inti ka bala South Hosnem kinthi jong school. Nalor ukongsan laidan lang ru kit khot jangka management committee jangka school kinong hikai bamenta bat kinong hikai barim ki khna school bat ki bala sha khot ngobha uba Charles Pengrop haba ajing kran ha ka jingalang ula kulat ban penyo jingerap shi phaulak tingka na ka scheme MLA na ka banta ka school khnang bakan dupla ban penan kam na ka banta ban kintiu shu ya ka school ha ka diga sngi lapun ku burom ru ye kinong hikai barim bat lapun bernya ru da ki Jingstad bat ka fancy dress da ki khna puli jangka school.
Today we stand on the threshold of history as we gather to celebrate the milestone, the Ruby Jubilee of a beloved institution.
40 years of nurturing minds, building characters and fostering excellence. I am Miss M. Lamare and alongside my brilliant co-host Miss R. Priya, we have the ultimate honor of guiding you through today's grand celebration.
Let us give you a quick glimpse of the grand lineup of today's program.
Our program is beautifully packed with moments of reflection and cultural diversity. Following our national anthem, we will officially open the floor with the welcome address to be followed by a welcome song.
Up next is the felicitation of our esteemed chief guests and dignitaries, which will be followed by a speech by our respected principal, Mrs. S. Marvani.
Having an action song by Tiny Tots, followed immediately by vibrant Nepali cultural dance, and moving swiftly to the beautiful Jingstad dance.
We will also feature a colorful fancy dress display to be followed by a beautiful and energetic Mizo cultural dance, followed immediately by graceful movements of the Chakma cultural dance.
Midway through the morning, we will have a speech by our esteemed chief guest, Sir Charles Pengrop, which will lead directly to the grand release of a school souvenir, then followed by the devotional Manipuri dance. Next, we will feature a high-energy fusion dance by the lower and upper primary section students.
This will then be followed by an insightful speech from our parent representative, Dr. Emmanuel Z. Bartik, Principal, Morning Star College, to be followed by Tripuri cultural dance. Next, we will be having a dynamic Kasi dance to be followed by the Assamese dance.
As we are near to the grand finale, our secondary and higher secondary students will present a thought-provoking short play leading into the formal vote of thanks by our Vice Principal, Mrs. L.D. Marbanyang, and finally, we will draw the curtain by standing united for our school anthem. For now, let us take a few moments so that we can pray for our departed soul, co-founder, Sir Dr. Deni. Deni Linda, Persara High Secondary School, it is an absolute honor and a privilege to stand before you today. Today marks a monumental milestone as we gather to celebrate 40 glorious decades of dedication, growth, and academic excellence, our school Ruby Jubilee. A very warm and pleasant morning to you all. It is indeed an honor to have in our midst today our respected chief guest, Mr. Charles Pingo, Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Nong Timai Constituency. Sir, your presence here today adds immense grace and significance to the 40th anniversary. A milestone like Ruby Jubilee is built on foundation laid by visionary minds. So, we would also like to extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed co-founder, Madam M. Melinda Marbania, whose early vision, courage, and foundational steps paved the way for this beautiful institution. We also extend a hearty welcome to our special invitees for joining us and honoring our school today. Mr. T.R. Lalu, Director, Accreditation and Controller of Examination, Meghalaya Board of School Education, Tura. Respected Rangbashnong, Dorbashnor, Demtring, Mr. P. Dakhar, and esteemed partners and sponsors, Mr. B. Kriam, Proprietor, Maze Kriam Book Center, Madanda Ting, and Mr. Kishan from LN Development Limited, Leela Brothers, Police Bazaar, Shillong. We extend a warm and respectful welcome to all the members of the Managing Committee, Mr. Daniel B. Marbanian, President, and Mr. K.G. Nongrum, also the Secretary of the Dorbashnong Demtre, who from time to time have provided us with the support as well as the resources to guide our students steadily forward. A very warm welcome to our pillars of strength and our constant leaders who motivate us and guide our students towards excellence every single day, our respected Principal, Madam S. Marbanian, and our Vice Principal, Mrs. L.D. Marbanian. Our school's growth is intertwined with the support of our local leaders. A warm welcome to our Rangpa Dong, Mr. I. Milliam Pra, and Secretary Dong, Mr. S. Nongkla. We are also immensely pleased to welcome the leaders from our neighboring educational institution, the principals of Holy Child High Secondary School, Demtring, Morning Star College, Nong Thamai, and Deni Linda Persara Secondary School, Laikor. We also welcome Dr. J. Heston Purba, former Vice Principal, H. Elias High Secondary School, a strong and consistent inspiration of the school, who is presently assisting us, an honorary teacher leading his valuable services and ensuring the effective functioning of the daily activities in the school. Behind our school's smooth journey are our trusted proprietors, patrons, and well-wishers who provide strength and stability. A special welcome to Mr. D. Kongsdam, proprietor, Twins Brothers, Mr. and Mrs. D. Southby, Mr. Frederick S. Marbanian, Dr. Mrs. M. Marbanian, Mrs. B. K. Kriam, Mr. J. Pingo, Mrs. A. Sindram, Reverend Father Daniel D. Kaji, Mr. W. F. Kriam, Mr. G. Kriam, and Mr. F. Marbanian. A warm welcome to the parents and the guardians of our students who are here with us today. Your presence fills our heart with pride and joy as we celebrate this auspicious day. celebration is incomplete without welcoming back the branches of a tree that have spread far and wide. To our dear alumni present here today, welcome back to your alma mater. Finally, we also extend a warm welcome to the everyday heartbeat of this campus, dear fellow teachers and our invaluable non-teaching staff. Last but not the least, a massive welcome to our dear students. You are the very reason we are here today. Kindly be seated, enjoy the programs to be followed shortly, and let us make this Ruby Jubilee a memorable event to cherish.
Thank you, Miss, for that warm and beautiful welcome. Your words perfectly set the tone for this historic milestone.
Without delay any further, let us dive straight into our performances. Music has the extraordinary power to unite hearts and spread joy.
To make our guests feel truly welcome, our talented students will now present a beautiful welcome song.
the history of the school. Going down memory lane, way back on the 9th of August 1985, at a family gathering. That too was the silver jubilee year of the marriage of late Dr. Daniel S. Kynjoh and Madam Melinda Marbayan. At that gathering, they expressed their desire to start school. So with the full support extended by the then Rambashnam at that time late Mr. Bennington Kakomor and the members of the local Durban, the school was incepted in the year 1986. At its inception, there were only 9 students and 1 teacher, that teacher being Madam Margaret Melinda herself. As the years rolled by, under the guidance of efficient and dedicated teachers, the enrollment in the number of students increased and classes were gradually upgraded. The journey had not been a smooth one. So to say, the school had sailed through rough seas. However, with the support and inspiration of the co-founders, the members of the managing committee, the dedication of the teachers, and cooperation of the students and parents as well, the school has rapidly progressed in realizing its objectives. I express my gratitude to the Education Department, who have, through their guidance and assistance, have assisted us from time to time as and when required. After numerous inspections by officials from the Education Department, who on their evaluation on the performance and progress of the school and on judging on the part of the school the fulfillment to the terms and conditions laid down by the Education Department, the school was accorded recognition in the year 2003. At that time, the school had students studying only from the pre-primary up to the secondary level. The students had always had maintained a good record in their academics, and in the board exams, they have always come out well, securing distinction marks in various subjects. It is, however, worth mentioning that some students have excelled in their performance in the board exams, and their names have featured amongst the list of the top 20 overall toppers, and some students also securing 100% marks in subjects like mathematics, health education, and others. As time passed, the need was felt to upgrade the classes up to the higher secondary level. But being a privately run institution, we faced some financial constraints. And at this juncture, I express my deepest gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, Sir Charles Pondro, who, when we approached him for assistance, he readily responded to our request for financial assistance, and thank you very much, sir. Through your generosity and good office, we were able to extend and expand the infrastructure, this portion, whereby we were able to accommodate the classes for the higher secondary section, and it was started in the year 2019. We are deeply grateful to you, sir, who from time to time have always assisted us whenever we approach you. At the higher secondary level also, the students have performed well in the board exams. And last year, we have started with the commerce stream. And this year, luckily coinciding with the Jubilee of the school, the higher secondary section, Arts and Commerce, was accorded recognition by the Director of School Education Office, and the Arts stream was accorded affiliation by the Meghalaya Board of School Education. So, before I conclude, I once again extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you here today, and I would like to convey my thanks once again to all those who have been and are responsible for the overall upliftment of the school. At the same time, I wish this Ruby Jubilee celebration a grand success. May God bless you all.
25 years as a politician, I never thought that I'll make such a big mistake. As usual, I got up early in the morning, had a bath, changed, and wore on my suit, the same one. And as I sat on the breakfast table with my wife, I looked at my watch and I said, why is it showing the 6th? Today is the 7th. And she said, no, today is the 6th. Tomorrow is the 7th. I didn't believe her. So I went to my office and picked up the invitation card and read 7th Friday, that's today. So I must have dressed twice for this particular occasion. That's the first mistake I've made in 25 years. But I'm so glad that I was very eager to come. That's why I wore my suit twice. Let us reflect for a while and remember the vision of our great founder, Dr. Daniel S. Kynjoh and Madam Marvania, Melinda Marvania. 1985, as you have heard, the story began. And 4 decades later, we are all gathered here to celebrate the Ruby Jubilee celebrations. I'm glad to see so many parents and teachers who have congregated for this occasion. Madam Principal, teachers, the President of the Managing Committee, Reverend Father Kapit Langkaji, Reverend Sisters, relatives, and most of all, my dear parents and all the students of this school. My profound congratulations to the Deni Linda Persara Higher Secondary School on their Ruby Jubilee celebration. I wish the management and the respective staff and students many more decades of incomparable service to the citizens of our beloved state. I must also acknowledge the presence of Rambashnam Burapuram, Bapon, the members of the Executive Committee of the Rambashnam, them three, and all those who have made this day possible. And also take a moment to remember the visionary founder, Dr. Daniel, who 4 decades ago laid the foundation for the establishment which has served our beloved students so well. I take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to the Deni Linda Persara Higher Secondary School for their consistent and dedicated service to the advancement of our citizenry. Your commitment to providing quality education and maintaining strong moral foundations has made this institution respected and trusted within the community. We are grateful for your steady guidance and contribution to the development of young minds over the years. As has often been said, education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire, and education is the well that propels our passion towards excellence. Educational institutions thus must be reminded of this golden premise that great challenges in the destiny of humankind can be effected efficaciously only in the minds of the youth. We are thus burdened with this cardinal task of urgently realigning and enhancing the standard of our educational system with the foremost values that enrich our civilization. I would remind you, the youth today, of what Dr. Martin Luther King, the great warrior against injustice, has said about adaptation and vigil. Our very survival depends on our ability to stay awake, to adjust to new ideas, to remain vigilant, and to face the challenges of change. The world is changing rapidly, and you are all evolving up in a time full of powerful possibilities. But opportunities must meet preparation. So prepare yourselves, study sincerely, build character, respect your teachers, respect your parents, and above all, respect yourselves. Let us now be reminded once again that education is the wealth that drives our quest for the best excellence in all our endeavors. I would like to end again by once again extending my hearty congratulations to all our dear students and to the school as a whole on achieving many more crucial milestones for enduring success. Earlier in our address, respected principal had mentioned that I had contributed towards the growth of the school. So I asked the president of the managing committee, did I did so? Because I'd forgotten. Thank you for reminding me. But on this milestone of 40 years, the Ruby celebrations, I would once again like to commit a small donation from the SRWP scheme of 2027-2028. That's next year. Because for this year's quota, it's all full. I have no money left. But for the next year, I will commit an amount of rupees 10 lakhs to an infrastructure of your choice. So I would request you to kindly prepare the estimates and have it sent to my office probably by the end of this year. With these few words, once again, I thank the managing committee and everybody for giving me this opportunity. Please put your hands together once again. years of this institution. That's something, it's kind of indescribable how wonderful it is. Today, actually, I feel a little bit sad, a little bit melancholic, maybe a little bit nostalgic also, because I wish our founder, most respected Sir Dr. Deni, could have been here to witness this very wonderful day. But yes, but he's going to a better place. He's going to a better place. So I think we have to actually thank God for giving him the rest. But at least today we also have our most respected Madam Norman who is here. Thank you, Madam, for being here to set up this institution, because even me as a father, I have 3 of my kids studying here. There are so many other schools and other schools where I have sent my children. But why? Why did I send my kids here? And I think all the parents here today gathered here will also be thinking of the same thing. There's so many schools around. Why do we send our kids here to this Deni and Linda Persara Higher Secondary School? There is a reason. One of the main reasons is that it's not only that we love this school, but we kind of feel that our kids are safe in this school. That's the first thing. They're safe and they're being given the most wonderful gift that anybody can give, which is pure knowledge, quality education. Ceylon, I did my graduation from Ceylon. I did my master's from Ceylon. I did my PhD from Ceylon. And it's been like more than 21 years that I've been here in Ceylon. One of the things that everybody here in Northeast India and also other parts of India know about Ceylon is that Ceylon is a melting pot of culture. And seeing, witnessing today the different dances, the different presentations from different communities, it just shows me how vibrant Ceylon is. And as a parent, as a father, I feel that and also on behalf of all the parents here, not just personally me, I feel that sending our kids to this school is not just about, it's not just about emotional attachment. It's also something to do with almost something like spiritual, actually. almost something like spiritual, because for me, my nephews, my nieces, I've always sent them to this school, even from 1996 actually. I've been sending them, go to Persara, the high school. It's the best school. It's affordable, first of all, because education institution these days tends to be very commercial, which Deni Persara High School is not. Its reason is to provide quality education to every children, irrespective of caste, tribe, creed, religion, to give them the education that they need to face the challenges that will come later on. And this is something that the Persara High School has been able to bring out. 1996, when I get to know about this school, this has been very, very consistently maintained. Thank you to the principal, to the founders, to all the teaching staff and the non-teaching staff. You have been so supportive to our children here. We feel safe. These days, especially when, because of the changing environment, maybe social environment, political environment, educational environment, many parents, we do not feel safe when our kids go to school. What will happen to them? But here, this has never been the case. We feel so safe, we feel so secure. We feel happy that our kids are able to come to this school. And this is something that cannot be simply expressed in words. It's something that's felt by every of us, every parent, deep from our heart. And thank you for that, Madam Principal, Sir, and the Vice Principal, and all the teaching and non-teaching staff. I know for a fact, as a father, I have seen how my kids are progressing. My eldest daughter passed out from this school. She's now studying in my college. And my 3 other kids are here. I know because I saw them. I have seen them. I have observed them. How their development, their level of development is something that you don't get from other schools. It's an institution, but at the same time, it's a very, very homely institution. This is something very, very important that, that my kids and all the children of all the parents here also feel the same thing, I think. Education cannot be something like mechanical. It has to be enjoyable. It has to be fun while learning. And this, the Persara High Secondary School has been able to provide. Thank you so much. And with these few words on behalf of the parents, heartiest congratulations on this 40th Ruby anniversary. And may Deni Persara High Secondary School continue to shine and be a beacon of hope and quality education in the whole of Ceylon, Meghalaya, and Northeast and India.
absolutely stunning. Please give them a big round of applause.
और एक हफ्ता में 4 दिन की छुट्टी का ऑर्डर दे दूंगी और मैं जेंजी बोने लोग को फ्री में हॉर्लिक्स बांटूंगी अगर मैं इलेक्शन जीत जाती हूँ तो स्कूल में च्युइंगम चबाना अलाउ कर दूंगी अगर मेरा राइट हैंड खड़ा हो जाएगा आप लोग बैठ जाओगे
इन लोग बैठा ही तो है
इन लोग का पैसा से ना हम लोग दुबई घूमने जाए
Sir, can you say what are you doing? Nothing. I'm just roaming around. What? So can you tell us something about a new disease that you have discovered?
What disease?
The disease that you have discovered while doing nothing.
Oh, you mean Umpohliew?
Yes, sir. I can show you some symptoms and side effects. Want to see them? Of course. The first symptom. Ask where is his homework. Excuse me, beta, where is your homework?
It disappeared.
It disappeared. Yes, it can disappear anytime. The second symptom. Can you tell me what's the time? 9 a.m. They slept. Yes, it causes extreme sleepiness. They fall into sleep every morning. There are also some side effects. The first side effects. Ask again where is his homework. Where is your homework?
I didn't bring my homework.
He didn't bring his homework. Yes. The second side effect. Ask about the routine now. Do you have your routine, Vera?
What routine?
What routine? They tend to be very forgetful. Regarding the third one, it's kind of disturbing but interesting as well. Ask where is his homework? Where is your homework, Beta?
My dog ate my homework.
What? His dog ate his homework. It seems to be affecting the animals as well. So after not so thorough study of the Umpohliew, we have declared it as a class 1 hazard because why not? That's all. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
रात के 12 बजे आपका घर ढूंढ रहा है तीसरे दीवार को तोड़ने की कोशिश पर आई ये क्या सर फोड़ दिया तोड़ोगे भी कैसे ये दीवार तो हाथी सीमेंट से बनी हुई है अभी तूफान आए भूकंप आए भूत भी भाग जाएगा
I express my deepest gratitude to our Lord Almighty for the abundant blessings that He has showered upon us in this present moment. Without Him, we would not have been able to reach where we are today. Respected Chief Guests, Sri Charles Kynjoh, Honorable MLA 16 of my constituency, respected co-founder Madam Margaret Melinda Morganam, Shri P. Dikhar, local Rambashnam, distinguished guests, members of the managing committee, invited dignitaries, alumni, parents and guardians, members of the press, teaching and non-teaching staff, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, my dear students. A very pleasant good afternoon to you all. All good things must come to an end. All beautiful things must be cherished and treasured, and all efforts must be acknowledged. As we come to the close of this memorable Ruby Jubilee celebration of Deni Persara Higher Secondary School, Demtring, it is my proud privilege and pleasant duty to propose a vote of thanks. On behalf of the Managing Committee, the Principal, staff, students and alumni, I express our heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for joining us in celebrating this significant milestone, 40 years of dedicated service to education. Our deepest gratitude goes to our Chief Guest, Shri Charles Pembroke, Honorable MLA, for sparing his valuable time to be with us today. Your inspiring words, thoughtful guidance, and encouraging presence have added immense significance to this celebration. Sir, 15 years back, on the occasion of the Silver Jubilee celebration of our school, you had mentioned, and I quote, "I do not know if I will be there on the Golden Jubilee celebration of this school." Well, sir, we are glad that you are here now for the Ruby Jubilee celebration, and we are positive that we will be able to celebrate together the Golden Jubilee celebration in the next 10 years. Respected sir, we are truly honored by your support and goodwill towards our institution. We are equally grateful to our co-founder, Madam Margaret Melinda Marbanyam, for her prayerful support. Your presence and your encouragement have inspired our students, teachers, and the entire school community to continue striving for excellence. We wish you good health and happiness always. I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the distinguished guests, community leaders, and well-wishers who have honored us with their presence today. I would love to list out all of you, but unfortunately, time does not permit me to do so. So kindly accept our deepest gratitude and appreciation for accepting our invitations and your endless support from time to time. Our heartfelt thanks goes to our alumni, whose continued affection, achievements, and unwavering support remain a source of pride and inspiration for our school. Your presence today reminds us that the legacy of this institution lives on through every student who has passed through its gates. To our beloved parents and guardians, we express our deepest appreciation for your trust, your cooperation, and your partnership over the years. Your continued support has been instrumental in the growth and success of our institution. I also acknowledge with gratitude the dedication of our principal, teachers, and non-teaching staff. Their tireless commitment, hard work, and selfless service have laid the strong foundation upon which this institution stands today. A special word of appreciation goes to the stars of today's program, our students, whose enthusiasm, discipline, and wonderful performances have brought life and color to today's celebration. You are the pride of our institution and the hope of tomorrow. We also sincerely thank every member of the Ruby Jubilee Organizing Committee and the various sub-committees, the volunteers, alumni, the donors, the sponsors, the decorators, the sound and lighting technicians, the media representatives, and everyone who worked tirelessly behind the scenes. Your dedication, teamwork, and countless hours of preparation have made this celebration a memorable success. As we celebrate 40 glorious years, we remember with gratitude the vision, sacrifice, and commitment of the co-founders, late Dr. Daniel S. Kynjoh and Madam Margaret Melinda Marbanyam, the former and the present members of the managing committee, the principal, the teachers, the staff, and all those whose efforts have shaped the remarkable journey of Deni Persara Higher Secondary School. May their contributions continue to inspire us as we move forward with renewed purpose and determination. Before I conclude, let us once again express our sincere appreciation to all our honored guests and every person present here today. Your presence has made this Ruby Jubilee celebration truly meaningful and unforgettable. With hearts filled with gratitude and hope, we look forward to continuing our mission of nurturing young minds and serving society with excellence in the years ahead. Thank you all for being part of this historic celebration. May God bless you all, and may God continue to bless Deni Persara Higher Secondary School. Thank you.
Kanong ba bernihan kadon ha upod usam ha pedeng ka Assam bat Meghalaya kawe kathem artli ki jila ha kabenta jong ka Assam dan kumba ar phautli ki karkhana red category bat ka Central Pollution Control Board kalapin banaya kate kathan kum ka jaka ka belong critically pollutant hangta kadon ka air quality monitor ka balapin pau ya ka khubor bala pau perthai ha kabenta jong ka Meghalaya pan dan tang santali ki karkhana red category ka jo ka le air ka baya bentalang hinrai ka jingmi jabo ka ya pher de na kata ka daw kini artli ki jila menta kisdang pen khre banthau ya ka joint action plan